Well, we're in for a long ride for this video. So yeah, these are just a bunch of redesigns and stuff like that for Mii's I made on the Wii U. So yeah, first starting off with Ganymede. He is now inspired by Gex Ghetto's Mii Corey. Here's Brand. I just made him look better. Didn't really change him much. Same thing with Canvas. I didn't really change him much either. Here's Lionel. And this is the redesign for Oliver. And Tay, who is now inspired by the Weemy guys, Mii Yovan. This is a redesign for Lachlan. And for Dunbar. For Jawlong, who I just rebuilt from the ground up. Just making sure I didn't miss any. I think I'm good to go. Here's a redesign for Norway, which I didn't really change him that much. And I know Michelle made a Mii inspired by him recently, but I don't think he really needs to change that Mii, since the only features I really change are his eye placement and his nose, eyebrow placement, and I added glasses. So yeah, I didn't really change much about him. All I did for Ceedie was change her mouth and nose. Here's the redesign for Tato, who is a bit inspired by the Weemy guys, Mii Joachim. I might have him inspired by Joachim already, but oh well. Here's the redesign for Adam. And for Boltan, who is inspired by someone I forgot the name of. For Jian Park. Oh yeah, one thing I should mention that I forgot to mention is that the redesign for Oliver is inspired by Aubrey's Mii Victor. So yeah, next up is Killya. Piper, who is now inspired by Michelle's Mii. What was her name? Nicoletta. And here's Pushta. And Biden. And I apologize if you hear any background noise. Here's a redesign for Bo. Komala. For Komorebi, I didn't really change her that much. Here's Laren's redesign. Didn't really change him that much either. I didn't really change Omar that much either. I just made his features less exaggerated and gave him different eyes as well as glasses. And here's a new mate, Christopher, who replaces Pavel from my We Fit You pack. Here's a redesign for Taifa, who I believe is now inspired by someone. I forgot who though. Here's Chester's redesign. For Chirila, all I did was change her mouth. Here's the redesign for Jordan. And for Caleb, or Caleb, I don't know the exact pronunciation because his name uses the German pronunciation. See it? Here's the redesign for Nosha. For Kwang, all I did was made his eyes wider. And here's Ambroise, who replaces Rudra. The redesign for Ruslim. Redesign for Sanders. It's a redesign for Killya. Who else? I want to say there was one other person. Was there not? Guess it wasn't. Moving on. I didn't really do much to Moonin, sorry. I don't know how I mispronounced his name, but I did. Didn't really change much on Yejun either. Here's a redesign for Yuk. And then this is Stolas, who I changed quite a bit on, but I kept parts of him the same. For Brigida, I didn't really change much. Same with Humaira. Here's the redesign for Kier. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Here's the redesign for Oleg, who was inspired by a me Eric made of like several ways people made his me wrong. And I thought that was pretty funny, and it also looked nice. Here's a redesign for Crescent, still inspired by Alan. I didn't change anything in the Smash Bros. Pack. Here's Heart, who was just redesigned to look more like his species. For Evangelia, I just changed her eyes. Here's a redesign for Blonde. And then this me got changed drastically, but it's Edvard. Here's the redesign for Judah. And for Link, oh, I missed one. I just caught it. I redesigned Kazuma. And then a major redesign for Nico Strat. Still don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. There's a redesign for Sherko, which just makes him look more like Saburo. Yeah, I still think it's an improvement. Here's an edit for Unaga. For Vianai, I just changed her mouth. Didn't change anything in the Hot Wheels pack. For Gungshin, I made some small edits. And the last one for this video is Otsuki. And yeah, that's all for this video.